So if you're coming through, stopping in, say hi, tap the screen a little bit. Who knows what this live will end up being? Who knows? I always plan on it going one way and it always goes another way, so we're just freestyling it today with no plans. And see how it goes, you know. It's the best we can do, right? So the missus is on here with me at this time. It's kind of a weird question to ask, your first question ever. But no, me and my wife do not have kids. Hey, kid, how you doing? It's just me. Angela's in the room, relaxing. Was about to put on supper here in a little while. Something's got to take some time to cook in the oven. We got one of those air fryer / little oven deals where you can turn it on with different settings. So we've never used it on the actual oven settings, but we'll see how that goes tonight. Well, who knows? We're doing pretty good today. Like I said, went to a job interview today. That's went really good. She is cooking a pork loin that we got on sale. We found one at Walmart for like $6. Yeah, that's how we are, kids. Like, I don't know. It's like I'll Google it and it'll tell me like 15 different things on the times and everything. And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just letting her hit. And I said, however you do it, I'll eat it as long as it's cooked. You know. So she's a pretty good cook, so I expect it to turn out pretty good. Yeah, I Googled this for what we're cooking it in. It was like 35 minutes per pound on one site, and the other site was like, cook it for this long. And I'm just like, we'll go with the least amount of time that says to cook it, and then check it. And then if it's not done, we'll cook it some more. So, you know, it's the you can always cook it more, but once it's burnt, you know. So if I don't know if it's giving me several different times, I always go with the lowest time to cook or the fastest time to cook. And then I'll check it, and then I'll add to it if I need to. So it's usually what we do with that. But like I said, she's in charge of cooking tonight, so I think it is too. I think you get that little burnt bark on it and everything. I think it's fantastic. That's me. I'd rather have a little burn on it. I'm the same way with steak. Like, I'd rather have a little. I like my steak medium rare, but like the fatty charred ends, man, it doesn't get any better. But now I don't know the last time I actually had a actual beef steak that wasn't, a pork steak. So it's been a minute. It's been quite a few minutes. But the one she found at Walmart, it was already pre-seasoned and everything. So it's just like open it up, stick it in the oven / air fryer thing we have, and then or put it on the grill. It's like it's straight from package to wherever you're cooking it. Yeah, beef is too outrageously priced these days. What's up, cowboy? We talk about food on here a lot. See, I know you can buy some pork loins. So this one still looked pretty good. So the sell by date was still good on it. So we're going to rock and roll it. Hey, Sandra, how are you doing? I know we did have a store in our old town that would do that. They would take pork steaks and pork chops and stuff that was going bad, take it back there in the back, and just smother it in seasonings. Like they wasn't bad enough you couldn't eat them, but they was another day or two out there on the shelves, and they would have been. And they would smother them in that seasoning and put them back out there as a barbecue special, and then charge an extra $3 for them because they were seasoned. But she caught this one on sale, so we're happy about that. When she goes into a store, she's looking for sales. Nick over here popping for no reason. Yeah, we're going to have to change the conversation off of food because we keep on talking about food or M&Ms. All right, man. You have a good one. Never had the pretzel ones. I like the caramel ones. These are vanilla orange cream. What was it? Orange vanilla cream. White chocolate M&Ms with orange vanilla cream coating. And basically like an orange dreamsicle. Somebody bought a big bag, didn't like them. Was like, hey, you want these? I was like, yeah, I'll try them. See what they're about. They're not too bad. I just know I don't need any more of them. Oh, I prefer white chocolate over regular chocolate. I love white chocolate. It was a necessity thing because I used to, when I was a kid, like regular chocolate, milk chocolate, I'd eat it, Troy. How are you doing? So I started eating zero bars, and I absolutely love a zero bar. It's still one of my favorites to this day. But sometimes now when I eat chocolate, I'll sneeze. So we're doing pretty good, Detroit. We, ups and downs, ups and downs. Today's been a good day. I went for a job interview today. It went really well. Um, so as long as we can make it through the weekend, we'll be all right. It's kind of our biggest war there is just making it through the weekend with food, and then uh, what are we going to be doing? Watching the grass grow. Thank you, Yolanda, for stopping in and leaving that comment. Your comments and stuff like that helps us be seen by more people. More comments we get and stuff like that, more people coming in, it does pushes us out more out there on the FYP. So, critter, I cannot say. Um, or I can say, but I won't say just because of safety reasons. I don't need anybody trying to figure out where I'm at. And if I tell them where, they might cost me another job, and I don't want that to happen. So, not saying you would do that, but there are people watching and listening that would in a heartbeat. So, but it went very good this morning. So, should know something back from them around the 1st of next week, Monday or Tuesday of next week. So, yes, man, it cost me another job because, and you can go back on my page if you would like to, and get the letter. I was working at Harbor Freight in Dyersburg, Tennessee, and someone sent in a unalive threat to me, and it cost me that job. I went for an interview, but I'm not telling anybody where anything's at or where I'm at. So, I'll just put it to you this way. Wherever you think I'm at, I'm 2 hours away from there. I will say this much, that I think it is insane that a person can't get on here and share good news without having to worry about people bothering them. It's like, but that's how it goes, guys. I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles. I guess it's how the pie is baked. It's how the magic happens. I don't know. I'm not saying it like that. But anyway. So, about other things to talk about already. because we are definitely trying to swing into the positive things. Okay, so I'm making a block on that one. Pittsburgh girl, let me go ahead and just block you. We'll mute you first. I want you to hear why you're being blocked. I'm not allowing anybody to be two-faced. If I see it, I'm not going to stand by and just let it happen. I have seen you comment on videos about us, talking bad about us. So if you're doing that, then you're not going to come in here and act like you're our friends, or just come in here and sit and just watch. So, Poindexter, I don't know how she's cooking it. I don't have a clue. I know she was going to put it on here in a little while. Then when it gets done, she was going to do a couple of sides to go with it. Usually when she cooks, man, I just sit back and wait for the end results because they're going to be good. The rain's off and on. I went for a job interview earlier today. Went out and looked at, put in some applications in some other places, followed up on some places. And then rain's been off and on. So, hey, Faye, happy Friday to you. No, there is no casinos anywhere in the state of Tennessee. Not that I know of. So Tennessee is not a legal gambling state. We have the lottery, we don't have casinos. Hey, Foxy. Bonnie, if I had a porch, I would be sitting on the porch today relaxing. I'm sitting in the car right now just chilling, talking to you guys in between some of the I don't know how the job hunting in Jackson is going. I don't know why I would know that. Why are y'all people so concerned about where I'm at? Why is that any of y'all's concern where I'm at? It's like I don't understand that one. Like, we don't go real life, but everybody is. A lot of you trolls are concerned on where I'm at. Bonnie, I didn't say you did. I'm just saying there's a comment about it. People try to. Hey, Amber. Hey, Florida girl. Florida girl, I DM'd you the other day. You asked something in the live. I missed some of your comments. I was letting you know that. I didn't know if you seen the DM or not. I could tell you that I didn't see the comments that you made. I just seen the one where you said I don't guess you want to answer, something like that. I can't remember what it said verbatim, but I didn't see it. I just wanted you to know that I wasn't ignoring you and I wasn't trying to be rude to you. I just did not see the comments you made. Some comments get filtered and I never see them. And I have been cussed out over that. Like, someone has sent me a message in my DMs cussing me out because I didn't answer them. And I never seen their question. Oh, that's pretty cool, Pan. Well, we've got our little air fryer, little Fry Malone. That's what we call it. I named it. Then we got a bigger one that was given to us. It's got the big door. It opens up on it. And it's in a fryer, conventional oven, and a toaster oven, and it's like a big 3-in-1 type thing. All right, Florida girl, awesome. Because I will answer yes with respect. And I know you were saying something and I didn't see it. And like I said, when that happens with somebody, I do try to reach out to them and let them know. The amount of stuff that this app will let happen versus the amount of stuff that it doesn't let happen is mind-boggling to me. Eve, I have no idea. It was given to us by my brother-in-law, so you would have to hit him up and ask him how much they cost. He got a new one. This one was still good. His wife just wanted an upgraded one. He got her one, knew we needed a better air fryer. Said, hey, bro, you want this? And yes, I do. So you would have to ask him how much he gave for it when he bought it brand new several years ago. Some of them are high. I watched this couple on here, and they've got they wanted an air fryer big enough to cook their, and they wanted one of the big ones, cook it all at one time. Well, instead of spending it was like $200 something for the one they wanted, they just went and bought 3 of the $30 ones they had at Sam's Club. I believe it was Sam's Club they bought it at. But anyway, they bought 3 $30 ones and just used them all at the same time. Tony, it's not cheaper getting started. It's cheaper in the long run. Getting started, you've got first month's rent, you've got deposit, you've got utilities and stuff to get turned on. I mean, overall, that is the goal, but I'm trying to find work right now, get work going. We are going to put back every dime that we absolutely can. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Unfortunately, on this end, I don't know when I'm frozen or buffering. So, but anyway, like I was saying with the apartment, it's a lot of money to get started, and so that is something we're going to be working forward to when I get steady work. We can pay where we're at, and then every dime we can put up till we can afford the startup cost of getting into an apartment. because we missed the deal that was going to be wonderful for an apartment, but you know, just wasn't meant to happen at that time. We move on past it and you know keep marching forward, right, guys? I'll tell you something else that I've been in such a habit of is watching my glasses when I'm on live. Catch me when I was trying to text somebody, that sent me a text, or this is that and the other, or somebody would help us with sending us a few dollars on Cash App. They would try to get the reflection in my glasses and zoom in on it. Was said, and I haven't quite gotten used to not having to do that with the way we're doing lives now. So I forget that I can open up text and read them and not have to hold my phone at an angle, so my conversation doesn't show up in my glasses. But you may actually want to have a conversation today. You want to talk? Anybody out there? 101 people in here. Nobody wants to talk. Nobody double tapping the screen for some likes to run up. Laundry? Well, we need to do some laundry, that's for sure. Oh, Lord. It's a lot of clothes to fold. I don't think we've got 6 loads of clothes, to be honest with you. But I have to take them to a laundromat. Yep. Unfortunately, the room we're staying at doesn't have a laundromat. I don't even know how close the laundromat actually is. I would have to get my Google out and type in laundromats near me and see where one might pop up. Ooh, I don't know if you heard my neck pop just then. Man, that feels pretty good. Thank you, Larry, for coming in here and making a comment. That pushes us out on the FYP page, interactions with this page and everything. So I want to appreciate you coming in here today to throw in 4 comments and help viewers see us a little bit better. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, 94 people in here right now, and there might be 10 of us that would stay and talk. We actually know and stuff. So let's just run that number down to 75. So 75 of y'all could probably go and watch this from someone streaming it that y'all are here for anyway. But I want to thank you guys for being here. But for the ones who say, I don't know why I see content like this. I don't know why I see somebody begging for money on TikTok, which I haven't said a word today about any money. But it's because you come and you sit in these lives for so many minutes and your algorithm picks it up. And then before too long, your algorithm is showing that, hey, this is all they like to watch. This and the worst stuff. And then that's all you see on your page for a while. Until you go and fix your algorithm. Then you get the people who just want to come in here and ask questions in the hopes that I slip up and give some kind of information away so you can figure out where I'm staying. Then you got the ones who want to come in here and say rude comments, make a fake account, say a rude name. It's fine. It all gives me views. It all pushes us out there to the FYP screen if you're in here. There you go. Well, that's the reason. All right, Carrie. That's the reason. Hey, Wingo, how are you? I just wanted to come over here and talk to you about needing anything. Even though we do, but I'm not sitting here. I'm just talking. We're doing pretty good. Thank you for that comment advertising somebody streaming me. I'm sure they would love for y'all to come over there and give them your gifts and stuff. I understand that, Tony, but so many people come in here and they just ask questions to try to pinpoint where I'm at. And I don't understand why it's so important to these people where we're staying at. I don't get it. I don't understand none of it. 100% none of it. Hey, if you're truly just asking questions because you're trying to understand our situation, I get that. But so many people are just asking just to draw out information. hoping they get one little slip. So they'll be like, oh, he's in this town. Let's narrow down where he's at. Or, oh, he's over here in this place. So this has got to be where he's staying. You know, I don't understand it. I don't understand why. Why are some of these people in here so concerned about where I'm staying? But again, it is what it is, I guess. Oh yeah, most definitely Poindexter. You see Michael all the time out too. It's like known him for years. Um, Knew him before he built the distillery and stuff up there in Trimble. Um, Before he got his TV show, all that stuff, you know. But we used to go up there. He used to have Jackal come up quite often to Trimble, and we'll play like little concerts and stuff, and have local bands, and we'd go up there and watch them. And never been to this one in Sturgis, but I've been to that one up there. Uh, so he's a good guy, though. He's a really good guy. Like he's if you ever watched the TV show, the Full Throttle Saloon TV show, that's how he is. Um, I've been talking to him at Walmart, and they're just having a conversation about things, and you know, people coming up wanting to take pictures with him, and he's just as nice as he can be with them, taking pictures and posing, signing autographs. So yeah, super nice guy. Tony, we've got some family that's starting to come back around a little bit since we relocated. Um, but it's been, what's that, far and in between, is that the saying? About help from family. But very little help. Now this one decided to pop out. It's been an 1 minute it's not a ray of sunshine in the sky, and then it's raining. Now the sun's coming out. I tell you, weather is a weird thing. Well, I've seen another one come in that I need to get. Need to get them on out of here. They pop up on the viewers here. Look, here's my thing, and I'm going to say this one more time. I don't care who you follow on this app. I don't care who you talk to on this app. What I do care about, hey Teaspoon, hey Hooper. What I do care about is if you're following somebody who puts out a lot of trash about us, and you're commenting on it, and then you're coming in here like you're our friends, that's what I care about. I don't care if you're following my worst enemy. I really don't. It's your choice to follow who you want to follow, interact with who you want to interact with. But I'm not going to deal with asking, how's it going? How's your week going? How's your day going? Have you found a job? Have you done this? And then go right back to where they're talking about us. Triple G, it's going pretty good this week. We've had an up and down week, but I have gone to 2 interviews this week, so and I was out today, followed up on some other applications that I put in while I was out for the other job interview today, and this week's been, like I said, it's been up and down. It's been up and down. We just got to keep moving forward. That's all we can do. We just really got to make it through one more day before we get our EBT. And then we'll be all right for as long as we can make that stretch. So, we're, like I said, it's been a roller coaster of a week. Yeah, Glenda, I know. There's probably 4 or 5 of them out there doing it, actually. I don't understand it because I'm not a very exciting guy. Glenda, I don't know if you've been told or not, but the day we left Dyersburg, I'm packing stuff up in the car. We had everything ready. I was packing everything in the car, and I hear my name being said, and instantly went, "What?" Knew exactly who it was. It was Brent. I got to see Brent before we left town, and was able to see him and talk to him for a little while. I tell you that I've been meaning to text you that, and I just kept forgetting. But yeah, I was putting something in the car, and we was like, that was the last thing going in the car too. And Angela was about to come out with Juju, and it was packed up, gone, right? And I hear my name, and I'm just like, that's Brent. And it was really good seeing them. We hugged each other, talked for a minute, and I was like, man, that's a good omen right there. Leaving, because we was leaving town, we was, second guessing everything, and it was like just to be able to see him and talk to him, and seemed like he was doing really, really good. And I was like, this is a good omen that we're gonna have safe travels. That's how I took it anyway. I took that as flat out a message from the good Lord that travels was going to be okay. I love him too. I tell you, I'm so glad that so glad he's doing better. So glad both of you are doing better. You know, there was man, there was such a tight group of us all back in high school, you know, and um, and God, just to see, I think everybody in our group we had back then is doing pretty good in life now. So, and I don't measure doing good in life. And this might sound crazy, but I think some people's going to understand what I'm about to say. Some people are going to be like, "Oh, he's a dummy for saying that." I don't measure doing good in life by dollars in the bank. Doing good in life is looking back to where you was and looking forward and going, "Man, I'm going a different direction. I'm going to be okay." Thank you, Stacy, for making a comment and boosting the algorithm out there for me and letting people see me more often now since you're making comments. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I wish though Kevin could have gotten on the path and stayed on the path. But anyway, doesn't seem like I've been on almost an hour. To me, it doesn't. I think me and the missus might come on together tonight to just kill some time. All right, Glenda, you be safe. I do try to really keep her away from this app as much as possible. Thank you, Glenda. Well, we do have the rule now that she does not open inboxes. So if you send a message and you're wanting to talk to Angela and you have to talk before, just say, "Hey, I want to talk to Angela," and I'll be sure to pass that along. There was so much hateful stuff coming in through DM. I just told her, I was like, "Look, I said, I'll handle all that now. Don't worry about it." You know, she doesn't really even get on TikTok much anymore. So, you ain't first, you're last. Oh, Ricky Bobby. Yeah, Christine, I'm not promising we'll get on together, but we might get on later on. It'd be like it is now with the blacked out screen. Um, I wish we could do a different way. I really do wish we could do something different with it, but it's just can't take that chance. So you guys knows what's going. You guys knows what's going on. Well, thank you, Christina. I don't think I'm that entertaining, but Apparently, I'm entertaining enough to be restreamed on several different lives. It really isn't. We only get 164 in food stamps now. So we're going to stretch that as far as it can possibly stretch. But something's going to come through with the job. Thank you for that. Won't mention a name unless you want to be mentioned. Thank you. Somebody just randomly sent us $20, and I really appreciate it, guys. I really do. Wild Child, if you hear them talk, that's all I do is fraud. It's like they want to see me get arrested for fraud in the food stamp office, but everything was turned in. That's why I got cut down to $164. That's why Angela's not on there anymore. Thank you, Ray. I appreciate it. I wasn't going to say your name because I didn't want you to get any hate. Some people will help and they like to be anonymous about it. Well, thank you, Ray. Definitely appreciate it. Ray, if it makes it any better, you probably just made a bunch of people mad. I guarantee you they're ready right now. Oh. Can I go back and get that one? Yeah. Well, I'll give her that much. That was pretty. A lot of the awareness people doesn't do that. She just came in here on her own name. So. That's how I am, Ray. If I get on here, you know, if I've got the money, wasn't in this situation, had the extra money to spare, and I wanted to help somebody, what does it hurt someone else's, you know, why does it hurt their feelings so much that someone wants to give somebody something? Exactly, Teaspoon. I could see somebody getting mad if, okay, say, Teaspoon, I'm just going to use it as this example, if you don't mind. I give Teaspoon, he asked me, or they asked me, hey, can I borrow $500? I give him $500. And then they turn around and give it to somebody else. And I guess it really matters then, as long as, you know, because I gave it to them to do what they wanted to with it. But what I'm saying is, like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you're funding someone else, all right, Carrie, and they're taking the money that you think is going for this, and they're giving it to somebody else, I can see somebody might be aggravated. Hello, Blessed. But these people ain't giving anybody the money to give me. These people ain't financing people who help us out. These people ain't donating to people who help us out. So why do they think they've got the right to tell someone you can't give someone the money you've earned? So, thank you for your comments. The only thing it does is boost the lives, and I appreciate that, guys. But anyway. That's just kind of how I feel about things. Of course, how I feel about I could come on here tomorrow. Hey, Shelby. I could come on here tomorrow again and be a very wealthy billionaire, millionaire, however much money you get from the lottery. I could win $500 million from the lottery and come on here tomorrow and be like, you know what? I'm giving away 10 million of it to different people on the app. And somebody would complain that I was only giving away 10 million. They're like, oh, he won this much money. He could give away 20. So, Terry, I need more context. I don't know what you're talking about. Getting 1,100? Who's getting 1,100? Dee Dee, I haven't asked for a dime today. I haven't been on here asking for anything. If anybody wants to help with anything, that's completely their decision. And however much they want to help. Sherry, you said you sent 50. Hope that helps. Well, where did you send it to? I'm not saying you didn't, but I'm just asking where did you send it to if you sent it? And you'd be surprised how many people do that. People want to get on and say, hey, I just sent you this. I sent you that. So it makes you look like you're getting money that you're not telling people about. I'm not saying Sherry's doing that. I'm just, saying that happens. I mean, 50 would definitely help. Anything would help their situations, but, that's not the main point. Was just get on here and talk to everybody. Any help would be appreciated. So. Yeah, I figure it's a troll. But you see what I'm saying? Like, they'll do that stuff. And then these other trolls and these other people watching, they'll go, well, he got $50 that he's not telling us about. No, I tell people what I get and what I've got. The other day I didn't. I did that for a point because they was telling me how much I was getting anyway. So... Hey, Kayla. I agree with you, Teaspoon, but I do. I like to be transparent with everybody. If I'm asking for help and I'm saying, guys, I need $100, which I'm not asking for $100 a day, but I say I need $100 and someone sends me 20, I like to let everybody know, hey, I just got 20. This is what I've got. I believe it's important to be honest with people when I'm asking for help. Yeah, it was definitely a troll. But again, that's done just to make it look like I'm getting money that I haven't gotten. So, but I tried to be upfront with everybody when I'm asking. You know, the other day I was asking for just whatever we could get. We was taking to the grocery store. You know, but it was like, they treated it like I was asking for $1 million. But then by the time the live was over, somebody had it on their page that I had gotten a little bit under $300 on that live the other day, and I did got, I say it was somewhere around 40, 45, somewhere in that ballpark to go to the store on and buy groceries with. It was grateful, very, very grateful to receive that. Hey, Holly and Ben. I will never be the type of person who is ungrateful for any kind of help at any point in life for anything. You know, I'm looking at that question. I'm trying to figure out how to answer it. It's like, some days I'm not proud of having to get on here and ask for help. But I know we've got to survive and we've got to get past it. But when a troll gets on here and makes that comment, when everybody who has been around for a while, it's very well known that my mother passed away when I was 13 years old. So, for the trolls to kind of take the dig, to take that route. You know, that's why it took me a second to kind of wrap my head around how to answer that, because yeah, like what lows will they not go to try to rage bait? I'm taking a bite of M&M's on that one. Maybe I'm not. What do you got? The sun done come out. Okay, I don't need M&M's. I really didn't need them anyway. The roll down the other other two windows in this vehicle because it was getting warm in here, guys. I don't know how some of them have a life. Like, it doesn't matter what time of day I get on here, somebody is on covering me. I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Like, what is going on in your life when the only thing you have that makes you feel important is getting on TikTok and causing someone else's hardship? Not their hardship, but they're not causing the hardship of me being in a hotel, and they did cause the hardship of me losing a job, but y'all know what I'm trying to say here. Like, they're what's going on in their life where they just want to get online and make someone else's day worse. Like, oh, how can I make fun of this person? Take time out of their day to edit pictures to make it look like you're doing other things, wearing other clothes. It's like, what's going on in their lives where that's what they've got time for? To make fake accounts. You got to have a fake email to make a fake account, or you just got to have an email, right? So to make all these emails up just to make a fake account, just to say something rude, so your buddies over there pat you on your head like the little dog you're acting like, and give you your belly rose because you don't have anything else going on in your life that you have to impress a bunch of bullies. I would rather live in my car the rest of my life than know that I had to wake up every day and the only way to feel important in my life was to be mean to people that I don't even know online. So, with all that being said, it's getting a tad bit warm out here. And they prove my point 100 times over every live. You guys prove my point. Exactly, Poindexter. Exactly. I was taught. My mom started teaching it to me. My aunt, uncle really pounded it in my head because after she passed, they kind of stepped in and helped raise me. My dad did work a lot. It was really just installed that it's easier to be kind than it is to be rude. So, but some people don't have anything in their lives, and they need somebody to give them gratification for what they're doing. So coming on here and, like I said, making the pictures, making the comments, all of that stuff, and then they get their little pat on the head from their buddies, and man, that was great. They get the gratification that they're obviously missing from some point of their life. It's like it's like the kid in class who's got to get the gold star every time. Got to hear from the teacher saying, "You did a good job, son." Because then they all go back and congregate at the same place, and they talk about how fat I am, how fat my wife is, how I mispronounce words, how I do this, how I do that. Y'all see my proof being made right here? Oh, and going to using a derogatory remark. Y'all see that, right? Even though it's spelt wrong, it's still pronounced the same way. So, using a slur that is used against someone who is gay. I'm not gay. I have people in my family that are gay. But just because you spelt it P-H-A-G, you'll probably say, well, it's spelled that way. It doesn't mean it's bad. So far what we've got going on with this group is they make me look like a cross-dresser and then make fun of me for wearing ladies' clothes. So making fun of cross-dressing. And then coming on here on a troll account and dropping the derogatory F word against someone who is gay. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I wouldn't want to be a part of a group like that. Hey, Jelly Bean. I want to watch y'all's opinion. Would y'all want to be a part of a group who, oh yeah, probably is, and that's the one that they praise, right? Just stopping all them. Matilda does no wrong. He's just great. He's the greatest of all time. But if you're making fun of somebody for wearing women's clothing, then you're bashing cross-dressing. If you're on here and you're dropping the F-bomb for gay people, then and that's the same for dropping racist stuff, right? Ain't that supposed to all be in the same thing? Like just as bad as throwing out a slur? Hey, Ricky. Doing pretty good today. How about yourself? I'm not going to be on much longer, guys. I'm going to be on a little bit longer, but not a whole lot longer. It's getting kind of toasty out here. The sun decided to pop out after off and on raining all day long. So, yeah. I don't guess there's any more defense to that. And they come in here and they're like, oh, that's all he talks about. Well, they come in here and they bother you so much, that's what you end up talking about. It's like, so they play me on that one. They get me on that one every time. Why would I block you? The only thing I see is, no, you can block me. Did you say something? Lori, we have the room paid up for a few more days. I didn't call anyone a bad name. Show me where I called someone a bad name. Not on this live. I did. And I also publicly apologized to both them women on the live with them sitting here watching him. I take full responsibility for the actions that I said in my past when I said that. And I also sit here and gave a full, heartfelt public apology to both of them. Yeah, everybody has a past. And I'm not answering for my past to you. I'm not answering for my past to anyone on this earth. I'll have to answer for my past when I stand there in front of the good Lord. But changing my way, and I've already asked for forgiveness. And I'm working on changing even more. So, if you're judging me on my past, it doesn't matter. Then what are you even asking? You know you can block me, right? You said I can block you. But you know you can block me too. The block way, it works both ways, buddy. I don't know if you know that or not. And your fact was, what's your fact? That I said something in my past that I have a. They didn't accept the apology. I can't help that. But I'm talking about right now in the present, not something that was 6-7 months ago. In this live here, a very derogatory remark was made just a few minutes ago towards me, calling me the F word that you refer to a gay person with. That is photoshopping me into dresses and then bashing me for wearing dresses is bashing cross-dressing. You're not bashing me for anything else. You're saying, oh, he's got a dress on. Ha, ha, ha. This, you're doing all that crap. So we're talking about the present. So I don't know what fact he was pointing out. So, do you want blocked or do you not want blocked? Because you're more than welcome to stick around. It does not matter to me. You want to stick around, get to know us, but mostly me because Angela's not on much. But you want to stick around, get to know me, that's fine. You don't want to stick around, that's fine too, bud. I can block you if that's your wish. So you want blocked or not blocked? You started this whole conversation off with verbatim. Let me go up here and find it. Now you can block me. Was that your thought? I just want to know, do you still want to be blocked or do you want to stick around? It's one of the two. It's a you ain't even gotta put the whole word on there. If you want to be blocked, just type a B. If you want to stick around, just type an S. Because right now it's kind of BS. That's all I seen. That was the first comment that I seen of you was, now you can block me. Hey, Michelle. Because I even asked you what that's where everything stemmed from. It's like, what? Why would I block you? So whatever you said before that didn't come through. So if you want to ask it again, reword it. Maybe instead of typing an E in one of the letters, throw a 3 in there. Something like that. Yeah, you said that. That's when I seen it was after you said, now I can block you. That's when it showed up for me. That's exactly how it showed up. Was you said, now I can block you, and then you said that later on. Brother, I can scroll back to the beginning of the chat, and I ain't seen where you said nothing except the first thing I seen on you was, and I went all the way back to where Ray sent us $20. Ray, not Ray. There's a Ray and a Ray. And I scrolled all the way back down, see, to where Alice in Wonderland said he goes too far. Ricky said, how y'all doing? Then he said, good. And then the next comment is, now you can block me. And when I said that comment, I lost some followers. I did. People text me and was like, I don't agree with that comment. I'm not following anymore. I apologize to them. They went on. And some of them has come back, especially after I apologized the other night. You're right. It don't matter. You're right. I can block you now. It sounded like that was the goal from the get-go, was to get blocked for saying that. That was the goal. His 100% goal. Sometimes you got to figure out what these people are wanting and prolong not giving it to them until you've beaten the dead horse. And I know sometimes that gets old on y'all's end. But he 100% wanted to say that comment, and then so he could run back and be like, hey, I brought that up and he blocked me. excuse me, guys. I'm not for sure where that burp came from. I do apologize. Excuse me. But that was clearly what he was wanting. And when you don't give it to these babies, sometimes they go and they their head spins around trying to figure out how to get back to. He blocked me just for saying this. I did publicly call Just Stop Already, and I had to be refreshed when I called Fallon. You know, I said it to see you next, whatever. I called them both that. I did. I also said here on the live a few weeks ago, and apologize publicly to Just Stop Already and Fallon for using that word against him. So whether they want to forgive it or not, that's their choice. You and now we're all buddy. It's never going to be buddy. I don't want to be buddies with them. I don't want to be friends with them. I don't want to know them. I don't want to see them in the store and say hi to them. Nothing. Alone. I want to get my life back on track, and I want everybody like them to leave us alone, and the people that are friends with us and have made their own mind up and said, "Hey, you're all right. We like you. We'll stick around, hang out, because we're still going to do lives once we're back on our feet. We're still going to talk, but it's the ones that no matter what I do is wrong. I don't want to have anything to do with." Oh, okay, T-Spot. I was like, Sasquatch come from underneath? Yeah, that it snuck up on me. It snuck up on me and punched me right in the throat. But for what it's worth, this live hasn't been that bad. I don't think it has been. I don't feel like it has been. We've definitely had worse. So, and we've had better. But it is what it is, guys. But on that note, I'm about to roll these windows up. This sun is beaming down. I didn't park in the shade because it was nothing but clouds. The sun decided to make the weatherman out to be a liar. So, with that being said, guys, me and Angela both might be on after a while. This is one of them things. I don't know if we're going to be or not going to be. So, we'll catch everybody later on then. Either later on tonight or maybe tomorrow or sometime. You guys stay safe out there. Lift each other up. Pray for each other. Be nice to each other, guys. Be nice. You know, it costs nothing to be nice. Like it's going to break you to say something nice. All right, Teaspoon, all you guys. Oh, wait a minute. What was that? I missed one. Come on, say something. All right, Poindexter. Well, like I said, I'm sure she cooks. She does a wonderful job. So. All right, guys.